Hello and welcome you all. I, Professor Vipin Chopre, working as an assistant professor at Department of Engineering Sciences in AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune. In this video, I am going to talk about a unit engineering course. From that unit, we are going to talk about a helix, a special type of curve. Let's go ahead and see how helix is constructed on cylinder and cone. Let's see the construction of helix through a problem. Draw a helix of one convolution upon a cylinder given 80 mm pitch and 50 mm diameter of cylinder. The axial advance during one complete revolution is called as the pitch of the helix. Okay. Let's see. These are the steps. First, we have drawn a circle of given diameter 50 mm as the top view of the cylinder. This is XY line and this is the front view of the cylinder in the form of rectangle having 80 mm pitch. We have divided the circle into 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have projected the division in the front view. We have divided the front view of the cylinder in axial direction into equal number of the parts as we have divided the circle in 2. We have divided the circle into 8 parts. That's why we have divided the front view of the cylinder in 8 parts only, as the problem has been asked for one complete revolution. We have divided the front view into 8 parts. Now we have marked the intersection of the projection from the top view and the division in the front view, and we call them as P, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7 and P8. These are the points which we get after marking the intersection from the projection of the top view points and the front view divisions. We will pass a locus of the curve smooth through these points. For the half region, we will draw it as a dark, and remaining half we will show it as a dotted curve. Why? Because that curve will appear in the back side of the cylinder. This is how the helix on cylinder is performed. These are the solution steps. First, we'll draw the projection of the cylinder. In top view, it is circle. In front view, it is a rectangle. We have divided the circle into 8 parts. We have divided the cylinder in the front view in the axial direction in the 8 parts as well. We have projected these divisions in the front view and call them as P, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7 and P8. We will join them with the help of the smooth curve. The half portion is the solid line and the remaining half portion is the dotted line, as it is from the back end of the cylinder. This is how a cone on a helix on cylinder has been constructed. Let's now move ahead to the helix on the cone. Draw a helix of one convolution upon a cone of a base of 70 mm and 90 mm pitch. The axial advance during one complete revolution is called as the pitch. These are the steps. As the top view of the cone is circle, we have drawn a circle. We have divided the circle into 8 parts. As the part of the front view, the cone is represented as the we have advances the projections in the upper direction, and again we have divided this axis of the cone into equal number of the parts, that is 8 number of the parts, as it is the problem of one convolution. We have advances this projection in the upper end Now these intersection points, we call them as P, P1, P2, P3, P4. As that we have seen in case of cylinder, we will call them as P, P1, P2, P3, P6, P7, P8. For the front side, we will show the curve as the solid line, and on the back end, we will show the curve in the form of dotted line. So this is how helix on cylinder is constructed. But as it is the problem of cone, the cone is slightly tapered, or it is the triangle shaped in the front view. As we see in the top view, it will look like a helix in the top view. We have plotted the points, these points perpendicular in the downward direction, C, and the point of intersection which each division we will mark them as again P, P1, P2, P3, P4, and we will pass a smooth curve through these points. Then we will get a spiral in the top view. So helix on the cone will be seen as the spiral in the top view. I hope now you are familiar with the construction of helix on cylinder and the construction of helix on cone. Thank you all.